on,
killed
sir.
Mohbad.
Hold on.
Aside from quickly burying
Hold
Mohbad,
on. Hold on, Papariano.
No, he also know what killed Mohbad.
Okay, hold on now. You give me a second. The investigation going on right now is to unravel what killed Mohbad.
Which he knows.
Hold on, sir. To unravel what killed Mohbad.
Which he knows.
Okay? So now, listen. Even if Mr. Loba knows what killed Mohbad, please, sir, please, can I just speak, sir, Mr. First?
Wait, so you guys are just Baba Mohbad.
I don't need to hear. I don't need to hear. This is not conversation.
Okay, so even if Mr. Loba, you are saying right here that Mr. Loba knows. He said if they do the DNA of his grandson, okay, I will call the little baby his grandson until otherwise. I'm sorry. Okay, so if he knows the the paternity of his grandson, then he will be able to tell the world what killed his son. Okay, so now
is it paternity that killed Mohbad?
Hold on, please. Hold on. So the point here is that Mr. Loba was told he wasn't there. Hence why the police is not arresting Mr. Loba and will not arrest him.
How can police do much when police have tried their best, they don't find anything, and somebody is there, he has everything, he knows everything that killed the person. They should arrest the person.
No, police cannot arrest him.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's say, for example, okay, a security is somewhere that he's been paid to secure a place, and your iPhone is there, which is supposed to secure. Then you came, all right. Where is my phone? You didn't see your phone. And now security is telling you, I know who stole the phone. Okay, who is tell us the person. Security is not telling you. Who would you arrest?
Security is doing what? Can you come again? I'm sorry.
Security said, I know who stole your phone. Okay, but for me to tell you, maybe I will knock you. Let's knock. Let's have.
No, please. I don't want you to use that word. Please, I'm a married woman, please.
Can I just make a
somebody put on the comment that why is it that they didn't somebody said that why didn't they go to the hospital first?
Please, can I just make my contribution? You see, in my own humble opinion, I think.
1 minute.
Yes,
Papariano, somebody said in the comment that why didn't they go to the hospital instead of going to the police station? We all know that the hospital will still direct them back to go and get police report. Probably that is the reason why they all decided. Probably it wasn't the Aloba decision alone to go to that police station. Probably, but they went to the police station and they find it uncomfortable. And at that stage, like we had now that they were directed to...
Wait, is this a drama? Are we doing movie drama, like everybody's just acting crazy, like intentionally? Or this is a serious thing?
Let me just drop this comment.
Okay.
It is simply because the Nigerian police is not willing to unravel it. In fact, I can technically see...
Now, Jemo, how can the Nigerian police unravel a case in which suspects are not giving relevant information?
I will tell you. When they are willing, I can say from my experience with Nigerian police, if they can pick these popular kidnappers, as sophisticated as that guy is, Loba's case is the most easiest place to unravel. One, there is a scene of a crime. They know we don't need to, at least by the grace of God, I have been practicing law for nothing less than 12 years. Panti, they are talking, I go to Panti every day. And one thing they fail to understand.
As a lawyer, do you support the arrest of Mohbad's father?
Well, there is nobody they cannot arrest. First of all, everybody is a suspect.
All right.
Now if you pick everybody first, you will now start from their statements. You will now start removing the ones that are important to the case, the ones that are not important. The fact that you are arrested does not mean you are the culprit. You are just leading the evidence to where they are going.
I don't know why you have problem with the word arrest. People should learn.
Even me as a lawyer,
terminologies.
let me give you an experience. Even me as a lawyer, I could remember I was working for a guy. Now, I never knew police want to pick that guy. Did you know that they came to my office, they invited me, and they detained me for 3 days? Because they felt that if they detain me, the guy will want to give me a call. From that call, that's how they picked that guy. I didn't feel offended. I felt they are just doing their normal job. The fact that you detain me does, in fact, I got more contact from the cell again. So if an incident happened at a scene of a crime, we all know, even if you have a normal car accident, police will come there, they will mark line just to know that you are coming from here, you are coming from here, to know who really caused the accident. Now, something happened in somebody's house. Am I the one that will tell the police if they have CCTV camera? Am I the one that will ask the police, what time did this incident happen? Who is on duty? Where was Mr. A when this thing happened? Where was Mr. B? Where was Mr. C? So if the police are not doing all this, which I even believe they even know.
As a police, let's say you hear that somebody says, I know what killed this person, but for it to be done, I want to solve my family problem first. Don't you think you will invite that person to question him about what he knows?
Definitely.
So why are people mad when I'm saying police should get the man arrested?
No, you see, we have to understand that people cannot differentiate a civil matter from a criminal matter. I was even telling somebody, I said, even if a murder case can exist for 30 years, that's why you will see FBI, after 300 years, they will tell you that they've now discovered the person that killed somebody 300 years ago. So even if if the present Inspector General of Police refused to do something.
But wait, Jimo, let's say, for example, now, this mobile case is still ongoing, okay? And after 100 years, the police found out that it was Wumi who killed Mohbad. What is the significance?
Yeah, see, now, one thing you should understand is that the essence of this case, I can even bet it from Nigerian experience that I know that even if they bring the murderer now, sentiment will come in. People will still go to court and plead. That is a family case. Let us just settle it. But the important thing I want...
It's a criminal case. You can't settle. It's a murder case, please.
No, we'll see. I'm telling you that sentiment will come in.
There can be sentiment, but please, we have advanced more than that.
Yes.
It can't be settled.
Sentiment will come in. Is Nigeria. That is within
the police investigation, settlement, yes. But if the police are able to charge them to court, it's going to be difficult because it's going to be...
And even in court, the sentiment will come in. Even in court itself, the sentiment will come in. Because the judge that wants to even answer your case too is an emotional person. I know I said I've done litigation, I've done all these things. Nigeria is not that serious when it comes to this.
Criminal litigation?
Yes.
So you're a criminal lawyer or civil lawyer?
I do litigation, full litigation. So I know what I'm saying. Now, if they are very serious, it's a very simple case now. If police want to, if I even believe Nigerian police already know the murderer, I know that they know. So we should stop disturbing ourselves and saying whatever we are saying. They know. Because even case that is not as serious and popular as this, if they can kill Bola Ige, you think they didn't know who killed Bola Ige? So there is a secret hand behind the scene. Whatever comment you are giving here, we are just giving our own emotional opinion. I cannot sit with an Inspector General of Police now. He will tell me that he cannot unravel who killed that boy. Or you cannot even give me a state. Do you think that thing will happen in US? Police will not brief you. They will brief you at least every Friday. Come and brief us.
Exactly.
Let us assume it's a natural death.
This was our expectation. Like we wanted all of them to have been detained, and upon investigation, there will be answers to all of these different rumors.
All these things, but they are not doing this. So why are we disturbing ourselves?
So that's what. No, we can do more as NGOs who are human rights organizations fighting for human rights violations. We can proceed to the court to see that some of the police actions or decisions are reviewed. Who statutory order of mandamus. The police can be petitioned. They can be dealt with. We have to learn
how we tried to even learn
how to use alternative measures against the police.
Have we tried to ask?
We should not just say whenever police make decision, that is ultimate. This is the problem in this country. We mostly rely on police decision. When they say this, we just rely on it. It shouldn't be like that. We should
Sorry,
know what other measures.
what is even the report of the what's the name of this court in Ikorodu?
Magistrate court.
The magistrate court.
Johnson, Mobala Johnson.
I mean, are we aware of the report? What is the final conclusion of the magistrate court?
On which case? On the DNA? On the
Yes, on the DNA, on the
Yaba Panti is the one handling the.
No, they did the first one that involved. No, they did the first one that involved SCN.
You mean Corona?
Corona inquest.
Corona inquest. Yeah.
Because the essence of the Corona inquest is to tell you what really happened.
That one is still on. It's not concluded.
So if we didn't get the report of a Corona inquest, there is nothing we can do, because Corona inquest is what will tell you this is really what happened, and this is the decision. Maybe they should compensate the family or not. But even if Corona inquest is this long, ordinary Corona inquest is this long, because Corona inquest is just an inquiry. You just want to know, okay, what happened? Where were you? And you've not even gotten results till now, 1 year.
And you know the funny thing about this Corona, the driver to the Prado Jeep has not been interrogated for more than 1.5 years.
So what are we now? Why are we now stressing? I did a Corona inquest in Ogba Magistrate Court. Somebody died at Oshodi last mile office. One of my clients died there. After we finished the Corona inquest, the judge still tell us that the government cannot compensate us. So you now begin to wonder, the system is just unfortunate. If Nigeria, if you don't protect yourself,
but they were apprehension.
No apprehension now. Corona inquest cannot make an order to arrest anybody.
No. I mean,
just give you your opinion.
Corona inquest will advise the DPP.
If you only advise
some setting,
God bless you.
To be arrested.
In fact, now, does it work for the advantage of the complainant? Because the government just give them an advice: don't detain too much people in the cell again. The same thing that will happen with Mohbad at the end of the Corona inquest will just give an advice. So the only issue is that it boils down to they only advise either the police or the lady to go and do the DNA.
I think we need more conferences in this case to go around this country. If more conferences are done in this case, we can criticize the police investigation, the Attorney General's involvement in this case. We can say we lost hope in their office, and we do not wish
advocacy outside. When Yomi did his thorough investigation, Yomi went back to that place, requested access. Now, this is forensics, and this is one thing we've been saying about forensics. You see, 3 seconds video actually has something interesting in it. In that 3 seconds video, it doesn't matter what you shadowed. It did not shadow the floor or the flooring of that place. You can now not tell me it was 3 years ago. It is not possible.
They have not got to that house then. They have not got to that house 3 years ago.
Exactly. Which is the reason why I'm saying anyone who wants to do conference, I beg, please, you guys leave your conference for now. The bit that now got us clarity that these people are divided. Let's focus on it. Let's just hold fort for now. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, the IT guy. Give them the insight. I mean, that's the point, okay? No design platform. We don't force ourselves. We just look at what we see right and what a lot of people feel what they see right, and then they want to push it. Why we need conference is just because we are looking at how do we pressure this police. This police sits in Lagos. How do we pressure them to take this case serious? We need to take them to somewhere a little bit taller than them. And that's why we're raising that Abuja. And also there was a video I posted where I talked about just like how VDM was invited, Bobrisky was invited to National Assembly. We also want the committee from National Assembly to invite all these persons at home. They have shown that they can set up a committee to investigate a criminal case. So we want them to take this case from Lagos State and investigate it on different premises. One, on ground one, petitions related to Mohbad's death are not being taken, are not being served. Example is this of Yomi. The Yomi petition is still pending, is there. Right? We have to drag them to the whole world. Why the embalmment case petition is still there. Okay? We're not gonna, they are wasting so much of our time. So one way that we see right now is to be calling them out. And one better way to call them out,
yeah.
organize a conference like the one of Abuja. We are trying to have a projector where Mohbad hand as it was shaking. We're gonna put it there. Mohbad mother say Mohbad died on Monday, just like highlight. We're gonna show them this.
Okay, as Papariano, as I agree with you, actually, exactly. As I agree with you, and I take some of that back.
Yeah, that national.
I'm trying to agree with you now. I'm trying to agree with you now. Now,
yeah, because they are so
if we have Yomi,
yeah, they are so
if we have Yomi, if we Papariano, if we have Yomi at this point in time, can the rest of us not come together?
Don't forget don't forget the guy. Yeah. The way we schedule this one, and Yinka is hosting it because she's there. African TV invited, Yomi is invited. They all will be there. It's not one man thing.
Yeah. I'm just saying that the
Yomi will be there.
Yomi
would be in Abuja.
Yomi is done his own. Yomi is done his own.
No,
and
he's
hold on. Supreme Iron Lady is done one. African Television is done one. Ayamin Kade is about to do one. And in order for there to be seriousness,
they have been invited. They are coming too. They are coming to us.
Papariano, what I'm saying is, okay, the thing is a must, fine.
They have agreed that they are coming here. They have agreed.
Instrumental. Can they all come together once and for all is what I'm saying. Can everybody just come together once and for all?
Sure. It's a developmental. It's a developmental.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I think if people come together, because what I'm saying is actually that if you have different people coming with different, it will get convoluted in a way, and you may not actually have that message streaming through properly. But if everybody unify and come together so that whenever anybody wants to do the conference, everybody will get the support of the other people. I think
it's a step forward to unity.
Work well.
It's a step forward to unity.
Yeah.
It's a step forward to unity.
Yeah. Thank you.
We speak to some persons organizer behind the scene. Check the hall, the best hall. Make sure you share it with Yomi, you share it with African TV, the areas, persons. Once they are comfortable with the hall, and then the videos, things that will be said, lawyers will draft them out. I mean, sure, lawyers will be informed. Lawyers, of course, these foundations, they have lawyers with them. So they are the one who will draft out everything. And you guys will just read it out, they project it there. We just want you guys to project it to the whole world to see what we are going through. And then some certain demands will be made. And that is a conference. That is it for us. And then we'll wait to see whether these guys will still listen to us or they won't listen. Then we'll know the next thing to do. We'll get close. We'll come closer to them. That is for me. Okay?
Please let me come in, Papariano. Please let me come in. Oh, you want to say something?
No, go on.
Okay,
but I want to address Papa Mohbad before it slide away. This interview, I don't know. You want to talk about it or something
I want to
else?
talk about okay. Good morning, everyone. It's a new day, new discourse. Sometimes you don't even know what you're going to wake up to when you enter the Black app. But yeah, it's good for us to wake up to this interview on Silverbird Online. For me, I'm going to give Baba a pass on this. He did well, but not so excellently well. But yes, I will say he did well. And out of all his interviews so far, I'm going to give him credit for this one as the best so far for him. It was composed, it was articulate, except that I'm curious as to why he deliberately not mentioned Wumi's name when he kept saying people in the house. He was able to mention spending, but why won't you mention your son's wife? I mean, that is very obvious that it was a deliberate, maybe a subtle gag order for Baba not to mention that girl's name. But that was very, very obvious. Very obvious. Now, I'm moving on to the public opinion. You know, I think 2025, I must give everybody a pass that we got it right. 2024, we felt we cannot do this without the Alobas. We queued behind Baba, who was representing the Aloba family. But before the end of last year, we all got a rude awakening that we cannot go far with Baba Loba at the end of affairs because as ever turns, he did not perform. But towards the end of last year, we all gravitated to the point that the public can move ahead without the Alobas. And by 2025, we are beginning to see such moves. To date, 3 press conferences, all of them successful, all of them having multiplier effects, all of them resonating with those who are seeking true justice as one of the best directions to go. Press conferences has been able to showcase the Mohbad case
much more better than a protest. The press conference has been able to highlight the challenges the movement is facing regarding thorough investigation. The press conference has been able to show the loopholes the public has been battling in relating to proper investigation. So yes, the public got it right when it comes to using this press conference as a way to tell the government we are not backing down on getting justice for Mohbad. We are not backing down on seeing how Mohbad died. We are not backing down on bringing the culprits to justice. And the truth of the matter is that even if the family refuse to pursue the case, homicide, manslaughter, or murder is a crime against the state. The case has the responsibility to move on, to pursue the case to a logical conclusion. But we have seen times with that number, even across the globe, where the victim's family will forgive the perpetrators of the crime. I don't see how many times where the father and the mother will forgive the killer of their son or their daughter. We have seen it, but it does not stop the state from prosecuting. So that is why this press conferences, the public is using to tell the government, even if their lobbies are not interested, even if their lobbies are not pursuing the case the way we want it, we the public are standing gidigba that Mohbad's justice must be a reality. Now, speaking. Yes, thank you, Oyolorun, my mommy. Action, see, Papi and everybody here. I think 2025, the public should just say, action is what we are doing. Yes, I know we come to Black Cap to flex our narrative skills is good, but we have seen action on ground. I'm not going to kid you, Papariano. I'm not going to kid anyone. I am so extremely happy seeing these 3 press conferences. It was like, am I dreaming? I mean, this is what we see overseas. When we have homicide case, you see families conducting press conferences. Those in diaspora, tell me whether they're true or false now. We just see them. You see the
It's
family,
true.
you see their lawyer,
Very
giving
true.
updates, telling the public, we've not gotten justice, we've not gotten justice. But in over a year, their lobbies did not do that. Now the public has taken over. The public has taken over. So when Papariano gave red card to Baba midnight, I put my comments. I said your red card is good, but it's coming a little too late. But I'm happy you gave it. His red card. Now the public is in front, their lobbies are behind us. Now so it's supposed to be, my people. We have changed the paradigm. We have changed the game.
Very good
Yes,
case.
if
Very
we gave
good
Baba red
game
card
changer.
midnight and we all endorsed it. We have changed the paradigm. So Supreme, African TV, Yomi, 100% well done to the 3 of you. 100%. 100%. 100%. Me, I don't see any label. I don't see any error. I saw success in the. Look at Ikorodu. The 2 took place in Ikorodu. I mean, come on. I mean, what else do you expect? Look at the one that took place just a few days ago. Yomi got it together.
Guys, can we give these people some acronym? I want us to give them some acronym like this. We have Lady Aries Yomi and African TV, which like is such short form. Is AAY good or AYY or AY?
Supreme Omodia.
No. Acronym. Just 3 words to I mean, no.
SOF.
Like,
What about SOF? Supreme Omodia Fabi. SOF.
SO.
F. Supreme Omodia Fabi. I'm using their first letter word.
SOF.
F. Supreme. No, say na Larry Omodia now.
That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Supreme Omodia and Fabi.
Fabi, yeah.
Okay. Let's wait. Supreme. This SOF, right?
Yes. Supreme Omodia Fabi.
Yeah, it makes sense. So,
Yes, the SOF gang or the SOF collabo.
Try to do something, yeah.
They tried absolutely well.
Okay.
Let me suggest yes. Why yes?
I wanted to add it soft. Can we add a T there to make it soft?
Who is it? T? Or Sophie? Yinka? Sophie?
Try yes.
Why, Yinka?
Try Yomi African Television Supreme. Yes.
Yeah, but force. Okay, maybe force. Take it by force. Force is good to force.
No, you can use Sophie now. Sophie, Supreme, Omodia, Fabi, and Yinka.
And true, Sophie.
Sophie collabo. I'm just saying, we are all suggesting.
So guys,
Sophie collabo.
we have 3 acronyms. We have Sophie.
But you know why? You know why that acronym may not work? We are still going to have many conferences organized by different people at some time.
No, it's okay. I mean, we just want to have
some fun, yeah. I think we should just forget the acronym, my brother.
Okay. No, don't worry. It's needed. We're trying to change the narrative.
Okay, correct.
Okay,
I understand you.
It wasn't
so honestly,
the chance that came from Yomi. Okay,
yeah.
It's a incidental thing. Without that chance to be able to take away this case from their lover.
Correct.
So you get.
Correct.
Okay. So enforcing something is when you put it out in their ear every time.
Correct.
It's not be too long to be pronouncing all these names, but something has to be in their ear.
Papariano.
So understand there is a new content that they have to deal with. And that is the fact.
Papariano, you know the soft kind of makes sense. Special Operation Forces for the army.
Okay, maybe force, like they force them.
No, soft, SOF, make more sense.
Okay, guys, we have force, Sophie, and Sof. Force, Sof, and Sophie. Which one is better? Comment section, please. Comment section only.
Adeo, dog, justice is a month. Oh, badu. Na bingo. Well, Adeo.
Okay.
You don't find trouble, Papariano.
Guys, what do you pick now? Those of you in the box. What do you see most? Those of you in the box. What do you see?
Do Sophie. You know what make we do Sophie? You know, say you can't don't do protest. See, Papariano, hold on.
Yeah,
make
sure,
you justify Sophie.
No, let's do
Sophie.
it.
You know why?
Let's move on. Sophie's okay. Yes.
Because you can't slay the landmark, honestly.
Yeah,
you can't
Sophie,
slay the landmark.
Sure.
Make we
Sophie's
do Sophie.
Yes.
Yinka cannot be forgotten.
Yes.
No, we go use Yinka. We go use Yinka. We go use Yinka. We can't forget what Yinka did.
We
go use Yinka.
Yeah, thanks to the Sophie group.
Yeah.
No, why? SOFY.
Why?
Why?
Okay.
This is why, not I.
Why for Yinka? We can't forget Yinka.
Some go on die you.
Make them go hug transformer. We no send their papa.
Auntie.
Their papa left here.
SOFY. Yes, so they can go and hug transformer. Yes, so Maxi. Thank you, Maxi.
Now, our women fans, get ready to
No, you are not getting the name right. SOFY.
Sophie now.
Yes.
So, special announcement to all of you obstructing justice for Mohbad. I want to publicly announce to you all the new lead in justice for Mohbad. They are called Sophie. S for Supreme Iron Lady. O for Omodia Larry AK African TV. F for Yomi Fabi, the CEO of Break the Silence Foundation. And Y for your favorite Yinka Ade. So right now, these are the Sophie leaders. They are fully in justice for Mohbad. Do you want this? Do you want this? Those of you obstructing justice. The Sophie are coming right now. Watch your back. Check around. The Sophie are there. They're everywhere. They must fight legally morning, afternoon, and night to ensure that justice is ascertained. I will believe that justice shall be certain by the grace of the Almighty God who will get justice. That is the introduction. Sophie, we welcome you.
Absolutely motherfucking yes.
Everyone, Sophie is in place. The Sophie group. Yeah. The Sophie collab. The Sophie elite force. Yes, so the standard.
With Sophie.
The Sophie elite force. Babe.
Guys, if you go to any live stream, you don't see Sophie. Don't enter there. You go to any live stream, you don't see Sophie.
Now Sophie.
Exactly.
Any live stream you enter, you don't see Sophie. Go away.
Correct.
Sophie.
The scientists have spoken.
Injustice for Mohbad. No contention.
Now Sophie gang, Sophie collabo, Sophie team. Inauguration done, God by Mosta. Yes, so.
You guys are facing the Sophie.
Sophie, Agarichi. Oh, yeah, no, my mama.
Now go on. Yes.
So,
Anybody wants
thank
to?
you so
Yeah.
much. The Sophie gang is in place.
Sophie
We
group,
wish them
yeah.
success. We are there to support you guys financially, logistically, mentally. You have our support 100%. We are not separating anyone. Supreme, Omodia, Fabiyi, Yomi, they are on the same pedestal. None is not bigger than the other. They are all fighting for the same cause. So we are not separating. Whenever we are talking about Yomi, we mention Supreme, we mention Yinka, we mention Omodia. No division. We will not allow anyone to divide us. That era is gone. That era is gone. If anybody abuses Yomi, we will tell them what Yomi has done excellently. If anybody abuses Supreme, we will tell them what Supreme has done excellently. If anybody abuses Omodia, we will tell them what Omodia has done excellently. If anybody abuses Yinka, we will tell them what Yinka has done excellently. We are not going to insult them. We are going to use facts and figures to counter any negative narrative. We are going to use actual events to counter negative narrative. If they say Yinka Kiloti Ashegon, we will tell them, have you forgotten? Abuja, now Yinka led the first peaceful protest. Rain check. Go and check our record. Till today, no one has even moved near of doing anything close to what she did. She did it at the federal capital territory. 100% successful. We are going to engage and counter them with constructive criticism. If anybody says Kini Supreme Tishegon, what has she brought to the table? We will tell them that Supreme is the Ogba under G. She's the Ogba undercover. She's the one that brings the element of surprise.
All the platforms are streaming you guys the Sophie group.
We will tell them that Supreme is the Ogba undercover. Supreme is the Ogba under G. Supreme is the Ogba logistics manager. All these things that we've seen happening outside. Supreme is 90% involved. And they tell you that woman fear him. If Supreme is quiet, be careful. If Supreme is not on a live stream, be careful. If Supreme is not talking, make una dey fear. Make una dey fear when Supreme no talk. Now, Omodia, 70-30, that era is gone. His name is no longer 70-30. His name is action speaks louder than words. Omodia has proven beyond a reasonable doubt that he's more of action than words. He staged 2 successful press conferences. Una dey whine. So when they come for us, we come with constructive criticism. Don't abuse them. We are not going to roll on the mud. Don't abuse them. When they say, what did Yomi do? We'll tell them, were you not there? What happened? At the last press conference, he kept it together. He didn't even stop at that. At the end of the press conference, he went to Mohbad's house. Rain check. The legal team of Baba never go Mohbad's house. Oh. Baba himself never go to Mohbad's house. Oh. Fabiyi was there immediately after that press conference. So my people, the Sophie group is done. 100% inaugurated. We have their back. They have our support. Whenever
We can't hear you, Papariano. Somebody already have a name. So
you can see he mentioned spending and the others, but refused to mention Wumi name. We will get there. So whatever reason that makes him not to mention Wumi name, we will know later on. Again, I passed into a Noble Zaro platform this not quite long before I came to your platform, and they were banching or J for Imole. So I went up there. What makes me even went up there is when Titus was saying the Papariano should J for Imole should give Papariano evidence or proof to show that Papariano love Baba. He must show them proof. So that's what triggered me and went down. I said, what's this? How does Papariano hold any of you? Yeah. If he loves Baba or does he love Baba? He doesn't hold anyone to if he doesn't love Baba, just let him be. So I was so disappointed, you know. Yeah. So I was just
away from them. I mean, yes.
Yeah, no. I just want to make a point that I just want to make a point today that you don't need to love someone if you want to fight for that person's son. You just want to fight for that person's son, for that person's son to have his right. His right is being taken away. So you have right to fight for anybody. You don't need to love that person before you fight for the person, because you feel that he's being oppressed. So then they start talking and then rubbish nonsense there. So they dropped me, and Tony Papariano. Let me just make this clear. You see, when Baba did well in this interview, did we know here now? Everybody here is complimenting him that he did well. So when he has not been doing anything right, we have right to speak about it. It doesn't mean they hate him. Speaking the truth, it doesn't mean somebody hates you. And they don't even differentiate. They are so illiterate, they don't know the difference between criticism and insult. When you try to criticize Baba, they feel you are insulting him. Nobody is insulting Baba. Nobody hates him. When he's not doing right, people have to tell him. Okay, look at what Yomi have done so far. African TV has done so far. Lady Harris have done so far. Don't you see, is that what motivates Baba to come and talk on this live stream today? If not these 3 people that have taken action, we will still be here for 15 months, underground legal team. And then Jeffrey Mole said to them that this woman you just dropped is one of the Baba fighter. I remember here, Papariano, I fight with you. I am here, I fight with you all. Against, talking about Baba, against Baba, I fought badly. I used to be one of his, I wish I am, one of his fans. But when I start seeing some of these hosts, their behavior towards when you try to criticize Baba, they take it too personal and start insulting people, dragging people's family. That is when I withdraw from these people. I look at them that no, these people are so low. They don't have sense of human. They talk anyhow, So
you can never achieve nothing with that.
You can't have a healthy conversation. They are so toxic people. Toxic.
It's just having empathy. We have empathy for the man. We don't know him from Adam.
Yes. Must you really love?
Can I ask the music out there for us?
Can I ask you? Must you love Baba? You all know Baba responsibility to love him. For goodness sake,
come on.
If you want to love Baba, love him. If you don't want to love him, then love him. Still fight for justice for Mohbad. It doesn't mean you have to bury bullets. You have to pray for Baba to fight justice for his son. I'm not going to accept that.
They even go extend that. How can you be fighting for justice for Mohbad and you are saying that and you are criticizing Baba Mohbad?
So you see how low they have. You see how lack of dedication they have. So you have to, if you are fighting for justice for Mohbad, you have to not criticize Baba. If you criticize Baba, you will come for Baba, I come for you. To tell you how low illiteracy they have. They cannot differentiate what is criticism and what is insult. When you try to criticize Baba for what he has done wrong, they will say it's insult. They need to be educated. I have said this to them. They should go and take the primary school slate board and they starting from them to learn their education.
Let me find it there, sister. Shebi, this is the same thing I am very mad and angry about. 4 days ago, I only made a submission about this girl called Kofi. I did not call Baba Mohbad name, but look at what she did. And along the line, you see people coming to me to tell me, why did you insult Baba Mohbad? Did I insult him? I only said, Kofi, go and apologize to the people you have caused, which Mercy Idris said it yesterday again. Go and apologize. If you want to mingle again with us, we that you have defamed our character, apologize and let's move on. And the next thing she went and posted my husband again and started insulting me, cursing me.
Madam Yimka, let me give you a piece of advice. Anytime you see Comfy posting your husband picture, you carry that same picture, post on your screen. Let her know that you don't give a damn, you don't care. The more you see, talk about it, look as if it's a big deal. And again, somebody was making comment that what about Comfy? One second, Papariano. Somebody was just making comment that what about Comfy? They didn't add Comfy on this new team. And please, we will give Comfy dragging certificate, dragging award, fighter, dragging certificate or dragging team. We put Kofi, the dragging team, madam.
They have shared their own certificate. Don't forget, they have shared their own certificate. They include us. They have shared their certificate.
So yes, you see what Baba have done today. We all praise him. We appreciate what he has done. You understand? When you are doing something wrong, people will say it. When you are doing right, people will say it. It doesn't mean because people have said something you have done wrong, it means they hate you. These people need to go back to school. They are losing it. They are not getting it at all. This is nonsense. Noble Zara platform today, those brother was saying that when you give somebody a cup, water to drink, and you're still holding onto the cup, that means you have not given somebody the water. Why is Papariano doing that? And Joe Femole says, yes, because maybe the person doesn't have the hand to come and take the cup.
Let me really come in so that I will open more floor
Oh my God.
for general discussion, general conversation.
Please, let's go back to the Sophie group. I beg, forget those people. Let's go back to the Sophie group and move forward from them. They are distractors. Please.
We have more time to discuss.
Let's come back to the Sophie group. Let's come back to the Sophie group. My people.
What is
Leave those
Sophie?
people.
What is Sophie? I beg.
Oh my God. Amika,
Give me Sophie.
You need to please. Don't think we're not going to please. Now, I just want to give my own honest reaction to the interview that Bambad had just made. And I don't know whether there will be problem. But anyway, if there's problem, we have intelligent people here. This is science platform.
Can I speak about the interview?
Okay, good.
Can I speak about the interview? Because Baba mentioned Akura more than once.
Baba interview.
And that's what I'm saying. On the interview this morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he never mentioned Wumi's name, but Adura, he mentioned Adura more than once. So there's going to be a fight in the camp now between Yamubad and Baba. Because that interview is going to be caught and sent to Yamubad. And don't forget the one of Yomi, Mama was trying so hard to defend Adura. And now Baba now went and then dragged Adura out. So there's going to be a serious fight. I think a lot of secrets is going to be out now. Just watch out. Take your umbrella, your popcorn, and just sit back. There's going to be a lot of drama.
Well, thank you very much. You want to talk about it?
Can I quickly say something regarding that?
Is it okay for me to speak?
Okay, regarding the interview, go on.
Okay.
Regarding the interview,
I didn't have the opportunity to really listen to the interview because I was very busy.
Please. No, please. If you didn't listen to the interview, please don't talk about it. Go on, Sophie.
But I just...
No. We are going to open floor for that. You have to watch the interview. It is still there. You can watch it, rewatch it, and then talk about it.
So what was the interview about, if you can? I just came to...
No, stop. We're not going to do that. Go on, Sophie. Sophie Ali.
yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yeah, so my take, because I heard everyone saying, oh, it didn't mention Wumi, but there is a part there where he spoke about the paternity, what led to the fight, where he said they were fighting because of the paternity. That has indirectly mentioned Wumi. Yeah, we want to hear the name, but he's already made reference to Wumi by saying that was what caused the fight between them. So that is him saying, see, when we go out, like Baba too needs to protect himself because for a fact he does not know what by Mohbad in the house. So he has to always go by what I heard. Prime Boy told me.
Don't forget, he was asked about what killed Mohbad, and he said he knows, but when they do DNA, they asked him that question, and he said,
okay, yeah, so yeah. But then he went further by saying it was the fight, it was the paternity that caused the fight between them. So that's already putting Wumi in the picture. Because
you're not talking about Wumi. It's not about Wumi. We're just
okay. Now, because I was just talking. Now,
people wanted him to mention Wumi so that to make people understand that Wumi is the one which is in the center of all of this. Wumi has been mentioned so many times in this case. People should understand.
He elaborated that it was mentioned by two certain people. So therefore, after that DNA is done, so we will see. So, and then the lady now asked her that, are you saying that Adura knows a lot of things? And he said, yes. He said, because he was there. He's supposed to be the one to take the position he's taking right now. He said, but he's doing nothing. Instead, we've been covered.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah, as regards the interview this morning, I will give him like 85. I would have wanted him to probably emphasize on the recent development, which is the message as regards the Yomi issue. Oh, there is a message, there is something new that has come into play where Adura or somebody said there is a video, because this is a Silverbird TV is a place where it could even blow the case wide open, where a lot of people will listen to what he's saying and probably show more interest. Because if you had added that at this recent development, I think it would have done more, it would have been more better. Overall, I think he is coming out properly now. I think he's been listening to what people have been saying, And I think without Gurexi being there, maybe that gave him opportunity to express himself the way without being gagged. The way he's coming from what he said today, you can tell that he's speaking his truth and what he wants the government to do. The fact that he even mentioned the commissioner of police. Do you understand? This is something he's not been doing before. And like I said, I'll give him a plus today. I'm really happy. And I hope next one he does here is he gives more information and not try to hide anything. They say this Wumi now. Add Wumi. People want you to mention Wumi's name. So call out that name. Let people embrace you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Papariano, in addition, we appreciate what Baba have done today. Nobody is not happy. Everybody is happy.
Me, I have not spoken. I have not spoken.
Everybody
okay,
is happy.
I have some difference. Okay, please don't conclude yet. That's what I'm saying. That I have some difference. I have some observations which I like to aim observations. I don't like to pretend to say everything is all right when I see everything not being all right. Everybody makes these things all right, and I bring another view of it.
Papariano, I think it would be best for us to play that interview.
No, please wait. It's not narrative. It's intelligence. We're intelligent people here. If I say anything, if it's not intelligent, you counter it. Listen. Okay, we're not forcing anything. We listen. We shouldn't be scared of what people have to say. Listen, and if it's not making sense, you counter it, and then we can look for a better way. Then move on.
Yeah, Papariano, don't you think it would be best for us to play that interview again from the beginning? And so we can actually get to listen to the part where
do you have the interview?
Let me go back to it and play it. 1 minute.
Hello.
Get the interview.
While she's talking,
Well, before you get it, let me quickly just give some observation. Right now, this is an observation. I was just asking myself when we joined the interview that one, what's the purpose of this? I was asking myself because that's how I do my findings. How do I not think something is going on well or it's not going on well? I ask questions to my own self. I say, what's the purpose of this? Is this needed? Why is this needed? Then I got an answer like doing the right thing at the wrong time. And then I began to question, then why was it done wrongly? Why was it done at the wrong time? Then I continue to get answer. Okay. Is all of this done because of the reaction to what happened, from the side of Yomi? Don't forget that there are so many people jealous of the public taking this. People like Buki Jesse, or the persons around Bamubat, they do things without reason. Now, Papariano, what I have said earlier, I said Bamubat, whenever you have a case, okay, use that opportunity to address the case. Let's say, for example, Bamubat was coming from the court, all right? And then he addressed this case. There are some things he cannot mention. Don't get that wrong. Everybody understand when the case is court, there are limitations to which you can talk about it. Use that opportunity. Talk about it. Advocate for that particular case. Be focused, be pointed, be attached to the case that you have. During the embalmment case, where they went to the police station, the police were not doing so well in the embalmment case. Why were you guys not doing conference on it? You guys knew that they were not doing the right thing. Why were you guys not troubling the police, coming out doing conferences at that time? Do you think conference is just something you just come out to just do anyhow? You are trying to pass a message. You are trying to achieve something. For me, I just feel like whatever interview that was done right now, it is still some people who pushed him out. If this series of interview of conferences was never made, believe me, all this things they wouldn't have done it. They wouldn't have done it. As I'm talking to you today, even after all the noise made about Bamubat, you must know the autopsy report. Baba is still confirming it right now that his pathologist said that they cannot open autopsy report for him to see. So all of you right now who will be telling me don't drag this Bamubat. Right now, no matter what anybody do, Yomi or anybody, you still have to prove that Mohbad has mark on his body. We need to do autopsy as quick as possible. Whether public or no public is taking the case, we need to do autopsy as quick as possible. And one of the means to quickly do autopsy right now is to call on Mohbad. He has a CTC and order to have autopsy done. He can quickly give this to any NGO. they can have access to the body and do an autopsy. There's nothing to hide. But the games they are playing is this. The result they have may not favor the whole world and the public. And that's why they don't want you to know or ask about it. But I will tell you guys this. Since you guys are not giving us opportunity to have another autopsy done on Mohbad, and you know that what you have in that autopsy is inconclusive, if that presumption is correct, you destroy justice. Because if Mohbad know what autopsy report is right now, and he know that it's inconclusive, we can quickly do another one. We don't want to hear that he doesn't know what autopsy is. It's uneducated. They are thinking that we are fools. It is better Mohbad says, I know it right now, okay? But it's not something that can, it is done, okay? And it's with us, it's with my lawyer. We have discussed it, but it's not something that we can release to the public right now. It's going to come out in the inquest. Guys, don't worry. God will take control. We will believe that the fact that he has seen it, he's satisfied with it. But the game they are playing, they don't want this man to be blamed. They are using this man to achieve their wickedness. And we will continue to follow their nonsense ignorantly. I don't know whether you guys are seeing the light in these things. That is what I'm noticing. Like they are playing with our intelligence that go up, come down. We will see meet the man. They are putting the man in our front like this, that you need him. Right? There are people who are still using this case. The main purpose why they push this man out today, not because of anything at all. The main purpose why Yomi did conference, we know. We know why African TV did conference, to push their petition. What case is Baba Mohbad pushing right now? Did he talk about whatever petition case that is pushing? He just came to speak generally. He's been speaking generally before about everything. Oh, things are not going, police, open this, police, do this. It is the same thing. Tell me one important thing that we can achieve through this particular televised interview. Through Yomi conference, we achieve a lot. Through the African TV, Lady Aries, we achieve a lot. What can we achieve? This is just plain. It's just like some people are, believe me, right? If you sit this man down, ask him, Bad, why did you choose to go do conference today? Some people told him to do so. And these are people you will never see. This is the wicked people that you will never see them. That's what I'm telling you guys, right? You may love Mohbad, okay? But they are using him. Some wicked people, they have taken advantage of him because it's unintelligent, like they say. They are using him to do what they want. Okay? They are using him to continue to do what they want. So you must be very careful and smart when you listen to him. Don't over-conclude on whatever he says that, oh, because it's coming from him. No. If you check, the man may not know even what he's doing. But some people want him to do it. Don't forget, at the time this man came out for the GoFundMe time, he was so helpless. He said, I'm the one who told them to create the GoFundMe because he doesn't even know. They have to force him to come do everything. Who are these people? These people are too illiterate for this case. They are too illiterate for this case. They like this case to begin to go swear, like how the other camps are doing. You swear at me, I swear at you. Bukky just will come out, drag them. I will drag you, comfy. This is what they are. This is their level. And this is how